What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of the Metal Mike Road to Glory. We did episode 3 earlier this morning. We did, and I said that I might do episode 4 tonight. And I figured, you know what? We're going to do it. I already posted, edited it, and everything is up for episode 3. If you missed episode 3, you can go over to the Huddle Hub Podcast YouTube channel right now over at the Huddle Hub Pod and check out Metal Mike's Road to Glory, episode 3, year 2. Okay? And all the other episodes too. You can also head over to the Huddle Hub Podcast on social media, all over social media, over on X, TikTok, at the Huddle Hub Pod. You hit the follow button. Over on YouTube, you're going to hit the subscribe button. That's how you follow on YouTube, and you hit the follow button on the Twitch channel if you are watching on Twitch. All of the links to all the social medias for the Huddle Hub Podcast is in the bio on the Twitch channel. And you could go to whatever social media you desire to follow us on. Hopefully it's all of them, but I know not everybody uses every social media. Like I know everybody doesn't use X. There's some people that don't use TikTok. And there are some people that, surprisingly enough, do not use YouTube. So whatever social media you desire to check out the Huddle Hub Podcast, that is where you can find us. Help us build the Huddle Hub Podcast going through the rest of the 2025 season and beyond. Be greatly appreciated. So this is my Road to Glory. We also have other video game content over on the Huddle Hub Podcast. Me and John, we do our college football dynasty. We are in year 9 of our dynasty right now. So you can go check out everything that we have done so far in the dynasty. John also has his own Road to Glory and Madden Superstar going on right now. And then obviously we are a podcast. So we have the Huddle Hub Podcast that goes live every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with me and John, and me and Cam every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can follow John over on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at CandymanJH. That's where you can check him out. He does go live. I know his schedule is going to be a little different in the next couple of days and weeks because he is starting a new venture with his new job. So until he adjusts and everything with his schedule, I'm sure that his schedule with streaming is going to be a little different. But go and check it out. Stay tuned and go check out the recorded content that he has as well and go and support that. And I mentioned Cam. You can go check out Cam over on Instagram, X, and TikTok. Cam's Wrestling Corner, one of the best pro wrestling review and opinion Cam has some of the best opinions and reviews in pro wrestling. Let me just put it that way. You want to go check out Cam's Wrestling Corner. Bottom line, go check it out and support Cam in that venture as well. So, guys, so we are here for my year. So we are here for year 2, episode 4 of my Road to Glory. So I'm going to do my intro and then we'll talk more. Okay, so give me about 5-second pause and then we'll do my intro and then we'll get more into where we're at here in year 2 as the quarterback of Georgia Southern. All right, welcome back, everybody, to year 2. This is episode 4 of my quarterback Road to Glory. Last time we were here, we played 3 games and we won 2 of them. Both of them were shutouts. Okay, we're going to go back into my schedule. I'll redo my intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of year 2 of my quarterback Road to Glory. My name is Metal Mike, and last time that we were here, we went 1-2 in the 3 games that we played. Game 1, we played Georgia State, and we ended up losing 41-7. Game 2, we beat Coastal Carolina 7-0 in a shutout, and then we went on to shut out Troy, who was 7-2 at the time coming into this game. They have now fallen to 7-3, 5-1 in the Sun Belt because I shut them out. So we are going to play 3 games tonight. We got Marshall, who is 5-4, 3-2 in the conference. We're going to play UL Monroe, who is 2-7. They are 1-4 in the conference. And then we are going to close things out with Appalachian State, who is 5-4, 4-1 in the conference. Let's go over to the conference schedule or the conference standings and check out how the standings are panning out. First off, in the Sun Belt East, where we're at, we are in 5th place right now. We are behind Marshall, who we play next. Winning against Marshall would be huge because then we can move up to 4th place. Then we play Appalachian State to close things out. A win against them would be huge. But we would need some things to happen like James Madison and Old Dominion to kind of drop some games, okay? So we need some stuff to happen in order to head to the Sun Belt Conference Championship, which right now it looks like it's going to be Southern Miss because before we ended up playing Troy was only back by 1 game. Now because of us shutting Troy out, they are behind by 2 to Southern Miss. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope we can finish this year strong and at least become bowl eligible, okay? Because as of right now, you go into the bowl projections, and we are not projected to make a bowl whatsoever. So hopefully we can get ourselves into the position of getting into a bowl game. We are not going to make the college football playoff. That's not going to happen. We know that much. But as far as a bowl, we can do it. Here's the college football brackets just to show you guys. Southern Miss representing the Sun Belt. Being the 12th seed currently, they would take on UCLA if the playoffs would start now. North Carolina would take on Colorado. Notre Dame would take on Penn State. Auburn would take on Oregon, with LSU, Michigan, Oklahoma, and Miami having the first round byes. Okay, so that is the setup going into Week 11 here in year 2 of our road to glory. So let's get into practice real quick. We got to do this because we got to make the coaches a little happy to keep us on the field, you know. We want to stay and remain QB1, so we got to make the coaches a little happy. A little happy. That's so fun to say. I don't know why I'm doing it that way, but we're doing it that way. So we need at least 4,500 points, or 6,000 points, sorry, to get 50 coaches' happiness points. If one of the balls hit me, then that counts as a sack, which is not a good thing. We've been pretty good with keeping the coaches happy in practice. And as of late, because of how games have been happening, been able to keep the coaches happy with games because we shut out 2 teams. Thanks to the defense. The defense stepped up big in our last 2 games. I mean, I'm sure there were a lot of opportunities for Coastal Carolina to come out and beat us, and the defense just stepped up, took care of the business that they needed to take care of for us. So, all right, we earned 50 coaches' happiness points, which is great. Now we're on the journey to 150. We have 10 seconds or less left, so hopefully we can get 1 or 2 throws off yet. Nope. Oh, we got that one off. Nice. All right, 150. 150 happiness points. Great. Awesome. Sweet. Now let's go and see if we can get our 3rd shutout in a row against Marshall. I mean, the way I look at it is if we can go out and shut out Troy 20-0, and we shut out Coastal Carolina, we should be good enough to shut out Marshall. Let's do our agendas real quick. We're going to get our exam, our academics up here. Oh, we only have 1 point. Okay, wow. Oh, we need to use that wisely. All right. So, precise, quick decisions. This is how we're going to end up beating Marshall today. We want to try and get at least 150 passing yards by the end of the 3rd quarter. That's another goal that I want to try and get. Because we finished, I think, with 160 passing yards, which was a season high for me in a game against Troy. So I want to try and get 150 by the end of the 3rd quarter, which means I'm going to have to pass the ball a lot. But my running back, Pascal, has been killing it the past 2 games. All right, here we go. I was going to say, that said 4th and 6 for a second. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. What? All right, look at that. There goes Pascal right away. Let's see, he's been hot the last 2 games. He has been on fire the past 2 games. And I don't care how many little dump passes I freaking throw. I say this every stream. I do not care. I don't. Because being precise on this. Look at that. Pascal. Juke him. Nice. First down. It's what we need. I love the comeback route that Childers is going to run. X. Let's see if we can complete it. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that route. That's my favorite route in this game. My favorite wide receiver route. Oh, man. I had Dare going across the field. If I would have had one more second, and I would have gotten it off to him. Oh, the chance I take. The chance that I take. Beautiful. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Beautiful. Touchdown. Yes. Beautiful. What a way to start a game. What a way. All right, defense. Let's go. Did that say I had 80 yards passing? I do. I have 80 yards passing. And I said I want to get to 150 by the end of the third quarter. Come on, Pascal. All right, end of one. Up 7-0. Man, if we can go out, if we can beat Marshall, this would be great. Like, it would be so great to beat Marshall. Penn State beat Purdue. Look at that, Pascal. Look at that, Pascal. Keep those feet pumping. Oh, man, what a beautiful run. Beautiful run. All right. Oh, interception. Ooh. Ooh. My heart's racing. We can't afford turnovers. We can't. There you go, Dare. First down. Beautiful. Beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-ful. Man, I needed to get that off. Taking a sack would not have been ideal. Probably would have been smarter, but not ideal. Come on, Harping. Catch the ball. Biggest problems with some of these teams, like your wide receivers just do not want to catch the ball. You can put the ball in a perfect position. Look at that right there, and just no effort. So now we got to rely on our defense. Which, again, our defense has been phenomenal. I mean, 9 quarters without giving up any points. The defense has been phenomenal. Go, Pascal. Go, Pascal. Third and 5. Get upfield there. Oh, my gosh. It was right in his hands. Well, the defense almost went 10 quarters without giving up any points. 9 quarters is a good achievement for a defense. Not giving up any points, but now we got to try and get in field goal range. We got to try and get in the position for our kicker because, yeah. And we have timeouts. We do have timeouts left. Great job, Dare. Timeout. 13 seconds left. We'll probably get 1 or 2 plays in, and then it's going to be under the discretion of the coach whether he brings the field goal team on or not, because I have no say in that whatsoever. This is good. This is good. Coach, we need a play that will get us in the field goal range here. We might be able to hit Harping on that out route. Oh, my God. You're kidding me. I don't like this. So I'm going to try and get it to Dare as quick as I can. And get him tackled. Yeah. Fuck. Wow. Not good. Halftime, 7-7. They're going to get the ball at the half. Oh, no, I got the ball at the half. Okay. Never mind. I thought they got ball at half. Cool. I'll take it. I just don't want to go into overtime with these guys. That's all. Like, we want to try and get a clear win here. Come on, Dare. Catch the ball, man. I'm going to take away your, like, I gave you, like, best wide receiver on the team title. Like, don't make me take that away from you. Come on. Fuck. Man. Come on, defense. I don't think I'm going to be at 150 passing yards by halftime. I don't think so. Or by the end of the third. Sorry. There you go, Dare. Let's catch the ball when we want to. Okay. Oh, well, got to rely on the defense now. 117 yards, possibly at the end of the third quarter. Oh, no, we're getting the ball back. We must have got a turnover. If Gono runs his route right, we might be able to get him on that comeback route. Beautiful catch. Beautiful catch, Gono. Great catch. That's definitely going on the highlight reel. That was a beautiful catch. Beautiful, beautiful catch. And I don't want to take my chances downfield. And we're roughly 13 yards away from 150. There we go. 150 by the end of the third. That was the goal. 150. So we're going to surpass our season high of 160 passing yards, which is great. We should, anyways. Which we just did. Nice. Beautiful. Let's end the third quarter on a high note. First down. Beautiful, beautiful first down. Great. Hold on a second. Come on. Get past all this stuff. We don't need to worry about this stuff. I want to call timeout. All right. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. Let's get the win. Let's go. We are moving the ball great. We are in a very good position to take this lead. Great job, Harping. Great job to hold on to the ball. Now, you're probably wondering like why I keep doing those cross-pattern dump passes, because my guy doesn't have the strongest arm yet. So this is how we got to do it. This is how it's got to be. 176 passing yards. I think that's our season high. All right, let's kick a field goal, coach. Do not make us go for it. Get the lead. Defense is playing good. What do you want, babies? What do you want, babies? What? Come here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. No. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not ignoring you. I would never ignore you. No. I would never ignore you. No, not at all. All right. Got to show them that you don't ignore them. They're important. They're very important. The dogs are important. Harping. Nice catch. Beautiful catch by Harping. Great job. Great job. I noticed in my other videos that I don't have a lot of like just play highlights. I just have scoring highlights mainly, with the exception of some plays. But so I'm trying to incorporate more play highlights. Because the one game that I played, I had 0 game highlights because we got the crap kicked out of us. We lost 10-3. Well, we didn't get the crap kicked out of us, but we lost 10-3. And it just was not a great game. Go. Great job, Dare. Right on the end around. Nice. Beautiful. 2.5 minutes left. Well, 2 minutes, 55 seconds left. We are in a very, very good position right now. Childers, come back. Oh. All right, defense, do your job. You guys have been doing so great so far. We have all 3 timeouts left. That's it. If he would have just reached for the ball, he would have probably caught that. But instead, he just lets it float over his head like it didn't matter. Thanks. Thanks a lot. And our 2-game win streak is over. That's it. Lost to Marshall 14-10. And we are now, I believe, officially out of bowl contention. I believe so. Is there a chance if we can go out and win the next 2? Maybe. But as a 6-loss team, highly unlikely. I mean, there's a chance to make a bowl at 6-6. There's a chance. But it's going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one. We got to beat App State. We got to beat Yale Monroe. We got to win these 2 games. We got to. Did you see your test grades? You did pretty well. Check your GPA. See if it increased at all. Oh, and don't forget about final exams in week 15. Thanks. I know that final exams are in week 15. Oh, all right. So we got another NIL offer. Let's see what this is about. We're a local boxing gym who offers you a lifetime membership of oh my gosh, let me start that over. All right, so we got an NIL deal. Let's see what this is about. We're a local boxing gym who offers you a lifetime membership of classes if you do a meet and greet with our fans and attend our local tournament this week. You'll also let us use your pictures in our advertisement for the next month. This is our proposal. For 4 weeks contract for the cost of 1 energy up front, you'll receive 1 skill point and one stamina permanent per week of contract. So my stamina permanently will go up by 1 point each week if I take this. And I just have to use 1 energy. This is not a bad offer. Not a bad offer. And when you take NIL deals like this, this also helps with your training because this stuff does go into effect. This is why your points earning here is worth it. So, with that being said, Hussein's Boxing Gym, I will take your offer. Second NIL offer taken. Beautiful. All right. And we only had to spend one energy. So that's not too bad because we normally start with 6. We now have 5. Let's go earn some coaches' trust by practicing real quick. This is going to be the pass skeleton. I forget how many points we need for these. 15,000 for gold, 9,000 for silver, and 4,000 for bronze. So why can't my receivers do this in game? That's my question. Like, look at this. Like, how quick we get in the end zone against our own defense. And the guys catch the ball the way they do too. Like, why can't you guys do this in game? Like, the efficiency of them turning around for catches and all that stuff is ridiculous. Like, look how beautiful that play was. Like, it baffles my mind. Look at that. Like, this is so ridiculous. Like, why can't we be this accurate in game? Why can't we break defenses like this in game? Making defenses miss their assignments. Like, why can't we accomplish this? We would be a freaking insane team if we were able to do all this. I would like to reach gold status. And we need 15,000 points. We're not far. We need under 300. So there we go. See, we need 622 more points to get to gold, which is 300 coaches' happiness points. Now they're not going to catch the ball. It's like, yeah, you know what? Fuck you getting gold. There we go. Oh, my God. Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay. So we made the coach a little happy. Like, why can't we accomplish this in game? Why? I don't get it. All right, let's use our agendas. Again, we have 5 energies. We're going to use it solely on academics. It seems like it's keeping the coach happy, and it puts me in the position of getting my degree faster. The nice thing is if you graduate early, usually by your 4th year, if you're a red shirt, year 5, no academics. It is purely just raise your players overall. That's it. That's the great thing. All right. Here we go. 2-8, UL Monroe. 1-5 in the conference. Let's see if we can make them 1-6. We need at least one game to where we can have a field day. Just take our frustrations out on this team. Like, go out and just kick their door in and say, you know, fuck you motherfuckers. Like, knock them down. The last time we played a 1-win team, though, that wasn't too good. There we go, Gono. Nice catch. Let's try fast-paced offense. Let's see if we can catch them off guard with some fast-paced offense, and see if we can make some noise here. Beautiful. Look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. What, like, we do that stuff in practice. Why can we not do this continuously in games? Wide receivers getting open like that. It's nuts. Great job, Gono. Great job. Guys, 2 catches already. Let's try hard count. Three catches for Gono. Oh, no, that was Harping. Never mind. There we go, Reynolds. Great job. Let's keep that ball moving. Let's run the ball. Let's give it to Pascal. Let's see if he can break for one. That'd be great if he could. See, now he had a lane. He just didn't take it. And I don't control the player. So watch. Like, we're running the ball on this play. And just to show you guys, I have no control after I get rid of the ball. That's it. It's all on them. That's the sometimes the downfall of my player is when you control just your guy. Sometimes things aren't your fault. Right across field. Beautiful. Oh, he had a guy tailing him. I didn't see him. That would stink if we just came away with a field goal. That would stink so bad. Come on, Dare. Come on, Dare. There we go. Get upfield. We should definitely get in the end zone here. Come on, Pascal. Let's go, Pascal. Punch it in, buddy. There you go. Touchdown. Touchdown. Great job. Great drive. Oh my gosh. You ever do that, like when you write something? If it's not to your perfection standards, you're just like, son of a bitch. All right, defense did the work. Let's see if we can get into the end zone again. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are at 97 passing yards already. And we are just starting the second quarter. All right, there you go. Beautiful. 3rd and 5. 102 passing yards before halftime. We are on pace to surpassing our season high of 176 passing yards. I think that's what we had last game. Right at the middle. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you're going to let us go for this? I guess you trust the defense enough to say, hey, go for it. There we go. Great job. I feel really bad that I don't have any sound. I can't figure out why I don't get sound going through here. I'm going to try and figure it out. Because I would love to have sound coming through so you guys can hear some gameplay. And I tried going through all my options too, like my connection options and everything, and it just will not pick up the sound. Get a feel, Pascal. That was a bad play. 110 passing yards. You know, if we get a passing touchdown on this drive. All right, 10-0. I'll take it. I'll take a 10-0 lead. It'd be nice to get some sound, though. Have some gameplay sound. Come on, Dare. Come back for the ball. Like, make an effort. Like, this team, we can't take them lightly. Like, as much as it would be nice to, like, blow this team out, we can't. And going into the App State game, like, that's not going to be the easiest game to play. App State is up there. Like, they're in second or third place in the Sun Belt. Like, come on now. There we go. Great job. Great effort. Great effort. I don't know what mean is. Little hitch route by there we go. Great. Great job. Great job. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. 135 passing yards before halftime. We might be there by halftime. Oh, come on, Dare. In practice, you'll catch that all freaking day, but in game situation, it's like, come on, man. There we go. Let's hurry up offense. Let's go. I'm going to hit Childers on that comeback route again. I love this comeback route. Oh, nice catch, Childers. Great way to come back to the ball. Great way to come back to the ball. Under pressure. Childers comes back for the ball. Beautiful. Reynolds. Great. Okay, timeout. Let's call timeout. Now, what I am going to do is that if we do make a bowl game, we are going to play it. Shit. We are going to play it tonight. We are going to finish year 2 tonight. That is happening. We are going to finish year 2 on this stream tonight. And see if we get any offers in the any offers worth being in for the transfer portal. See if there's any schools worth looking at possibly going to. Come on, get on the ball. Still in field goal range. We're good. 180 passing yards in the first half. Up 20-0 going into the second half. This is great. We're going to get this win against UL Monroe, which is great. Hopefully we don't drop the game. Hopefully we can keep this up. Dom Sanders with his 75th tackle in the season. Great job, Dom Sanders. I kind of want to take a shot downfield. I just don't want to turn the ball over. And we're not gonna. Great job, Childers. Great catch. Man, taking a chance, going downfield. Childers with the catch. That was beautiful. I wanted to take that shot, and I'm so glad that I did. Great job, Childers. Great job. I was just getting so sick of those little dump passes, and I was like, man, why do I feel like we could take at least one shot downfield against this defense? And I don't want to get too greedy, but if I see an opportunity, I'm taking it. Like, just like that, right there. Beautiful opportunity right there. Just taking those little chances. Like, we need to do that. We can't just go, Pascal. All right. I gotta check something really quick. So, guys, if you want to play a cool football game on your mobile device, on your cell phone, there is a game called Football Head Coach. This is not an advertisement. We're not sponsored by them or anything. I would love to be sponsored by them because I love this mobile game. So if you guys, want to clip this and send it to the creators of Football Head Coach, the mobile game, then so be it. But I love Football Head Coach. This isn't an ad for them. This is just me giving you guys a recommendation that if you want to play a really fun football game on your mobile device, go play Football Head Coach. It's fun. You can buy players. You can go through a regular season. Every day is a week in the game. So like my week 3 in my new regular season just got played. Tomorrow will be week 4. The next day will be week 5, and so on and so forth, right? They also have the playoffs and a championship. You earn coins every game. If you lose, you earn 500. If you win, you earn 1,000. There's also exhibitions that you have to play to earn points, earn coins, so you can go into buying players in the free agent pool and everything like that. You are basically a head coach / general manager / owner of a team, and all the players in the NFL are in it. Now, your defense is individual players. You pick up defensive ends, defensive tackles, linebackers, cornerbacks, safeties, even special teams, kickers, punters. You pick all those players up. You build a team. It's like building a fantasy team. That's it. And it's so much fun. I've been playing this mobile game for 2 years now, and it's been the longest lasting mobile game on my phone next to Pokemon Go. Such a fun game. Go play it. And if you know the people for that maybe had their hands in doing something with Football Head Coach, tell them to reach out. I'll take them. Take a sponsorship. Why not? Right? But this was not a paid ad or anything from Football Head Coach. It's just a high-on recommendation to go play this mobile game. I promise you'll have fun with it. All right, back to the game. Oh, man. All right. This is going to be a longer stream tonight because we have another game to play, and then if we do make it to a bowl game, we'll play it. We are going to go into the transfer portal tonight. So we're going to finish year 2, and we did it in 4 episodes, which I'm kind of happy about. I'm kind of happy we didn't have to extend through 5 episodes. Now, if he would have kept going, he would have been wide open, which baffles my mind. I mean, I'm glad he made the catch, but all right, let's hit there on the post in. Catch the ball. Coach, it's not me, it's him. I needed to. I needed to take a shot downfield. I just needed to. Oh, man. God. Oh, man. Can we go for it? Can we please go for it? The one time I'm asking to go for it. 251 passing yards, by the way, season high. 251, and our defense gave up points. It's okay. It's okay. We're still winning. 2-minute warning. We'll still have the ball. We're going to still win. We should be able to kill the clock from here. No, they have 3 timeouts left. And they're only down by 13. Wouldn't that be something if we blew this game? That would be something if we blew this game. Oh, my God. Catch the fucking ball. Like, we're going to punt, and they're getting the ball back on offense. 17 seconds left. So a great win against UL Monroe. Victory formation. 5-6 on the year. And we go into our final week against Appalachian State and try and punch our ticket for a bowl game. All right. Yeah, check something. All right, so let's see where we're at. We're sitting at 5-6. We have one more game against App State. Hello, I understand you have a major project due in 2 weeks. In your literature class, you should come in this week and just get it finished now. If you turn it in early, you can get your grade back early as well. Do not procrastinate. We'll do it then. Like, I got to spend points to come in and do my work. And then when we go to our weekly agenda, we're going to have 3 points. I already have flying colors and grades, so we're good to go. I have 22. I have 22 XP to use, which is great. So oh, man. 10 total points. All right. We're going to just simulate practice. Practice, I mean, we're keeping the coaches happy. We're on the field. We're good to go. We just want to get right into the App State game. Let's check our bowl projections. Let's see if we're in anything. See if we're playing for anything, actually. So App State, who we're playing against right now, they're currently in the running for the New Mexico Bowl against Baylor. And we are in nothing. So if we can beat App State, there's a chance we may steal their spot in the New Mexico Bowl. The one bowl I would love to get to is the Pop-Tart Bowl. Reason why is because if North Carolina can get themselves into the college football, back into the college football playoff bidding, then they're going to have to put another team in the Pop-Tart Bowl bidding, right? I kind of want the Pop-Tart Bowl. I do. I like the Pop-Tart Bowl. Tulane, UCLA, Miami, Clemson, Colorado, Oregon, Alabama, Tennessee. Those are the matchups. Penn State got back into the bye week. I said it. I think they're going to get back into it. Michigan, LSU, Oklahoma are the top 4 teams. This is a crazy college football playoff. Crazy. Southern Miss got knocked out. That is crazy. Let's see if Southern Miss is even in the top 25 anymore, because they were number 23. Nope. They got knocked out. That is crazy. Let's see where they're sitting. Conference standings. Southern Miss is 9-2, 6-1 on the year, and they got knocked probably because of that loss that they suffered. They suffered 2 losses. They were undefeated at one point. They were 8-0. They are 1-2 in the last 3 games. App State 6-5, 7-4. We're 5-6. So, I mean, you look at Sun Belt East. App State is 6-5. We're 5-6. Marshall, if they lose, they'll be 7-5. James Madison, if they lose, 7-5. Old Dominion 6-5. They'll be 6-6. We'll be 6-6. We lost to Old Dominion, but if we can beat App State, then Marshall, depending on how Marshall did against James Madison. So let's go see if Marshall beat James Madison. Let's go do that. If they even played each other. I believe they would have. I think James Madison would be the closest team. So let's go see if they played. Yep, they played Marshall. They lost to Marshall 41-17. So Marshall might sneak in and take that spot in the conference championship from App State if I can beat App State. Okay, because Marshall beat me. Okay, or no, we beat Marshall. Or did we lose to Marshall? We just lost to Marshall, didn't we? Or did we beat Marshall? Let's go look. I forget. Yeah, we lost to Marshall because that's who we played first tonight in this stream. We lost to Marshall. So we lost to Marshall. And then it looks like Southern Miss is going to be in it because they're 9-2. Troy's the next closest. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be Southern Miss and then either Marshall or James Madison. If Marshall can pull out the win and James Madison loses, then it's Marshall. If James Madison would win and Marshall would lose their game and I beat App State, then Marshall, because of victory, would get in. So it's going to be Marshall and Southern Miss probably. So let's get into our game against App State and see if we're right about Marshall getting in over James Madison. All right, here we go. Let's finish strong. 6-6, 4-4 in the conference. Hopefully we can. We're getting the ball first. Oh, man. They're running a 5-2 deep defense. This is going to be tough. This is not going to be a friendly game. This is going to be a tough game. Look at this. They run the 5-2 deep defense. Look at the 4 linemen up front, and then their linebackers with the linebacker on the weak side playing up. Now, he drops back, which doesn't help them. So Pascal with the nice catch, gets upfield, first down, 15 yards. Let's hope that they play that defense and back off a little bit. The best way to force them to stay up and open up the field, look at this. Beautiful run by Pascal. Block! Look at that. Beautiful run by Pascal. Bobby Pascal getting the run, but now he's down with an injury. So now Pascal goes down. That doesn't help. Man, hurts my ears when she barks. Like she barks and it comes through so clear and it's like, stop now. Knock it off. Play action on the comeback. Beautiful. Beautiful. Maybe we can hit Dare on the open field up the middle. Let's get him. Corner end zone. Beautiful catch. Dare, get in. Oh, man. Oh, man. Stopped at the 1 yard line. Oh. All right. Hopefully Pascal can punch it in here and put us up by 7 early. Let's go, Pascal. Punch it in, buddy. Oh, touchdown. Yes. And that wasn't Pascal, but it's okay. Touchdown. Nice job, Baylor. All right. 2:20 left in the first quarter. 48 passing yards on the day so far. Not bad. Ooh. I got to stop setting Bobby Pascal up for failure. Great job, Childers. Great catch. Okay. Nice. Nice job. Can we go for it, please? Thank you. Thank you. We can get the first down. It's possible. First down. See? Keep it moving. We got to beat this team. We got to beat them. Oh, man. That'd have been a great catch. I'm trying to give you guys more highlights for the videos because my videos are under 5 minutes. And I know it's short-term content, but I want to try and incorporate a couple more plays and some skill plays opposed to just touchdowns. Beautiful catch. Yes. Nice catch, Dare. Nick Dare with 2 catches, 38 yards so far. Beautiful catch in the open field to close out the first quarter. Beautiful. Great open field catch. Trying to determine whether I want to stay at Georgia Southern or not and try and push for another year. Because, we're making progress, which is good. Being 6-6 in my first year, if I win this game, is not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Get upfield. Great job. First down. 106 yards in the first half. We are rolling. Stop. Man, this kid can fight. Man. Hold on a second. It's one thing you learn. If you don't talk down to them and treat them like they know they're animals, they know they're dogs, but if you talk to them normal, it's like they do listen to you. All right, 3rd and goal, 3.5 minutes left. The handoff and stopped at the goal line. Let's hurry up. Oh, and they called timeout on us. Man, what a way to kill momentum. All right, hopefully we can hit Dare on the post. Touchdown. Yes. Great touchdown catch by Dare. All right. That could have been bad. Come on, Reynolds. Catch the ball. All right. They have an opportunity to come and tie this game up before the half. Something that we do, a position we didn't want to be in. Okay, good. Great job, defense. Great job. I want to hit Childers on that comeback route, but it's not going to happen. We got Dare across the field. 30 seconds left. 3 timeouts. Let's keep the ball moving. Let's go. 20 seconds left. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Great catch, Reynolds. Great job. Timeout. If we can at least get in field goal range and go up by 10, that would be great. Dare going in motion. Childers across field. Of course, jumping for the ball doesn't help. Keep your feet on the ground. Let the ball come to you and take off. Like, there's no reason. All right, let's see if Carney can get us into field goal range here by running the ball. Nope. Are we going to attempt it anyways? That'd be like a 69-yard field goal attempt. That would be insane. All right. I mean, I don't even want to attempt this. Like, yeah, flag. Illegal forward pass. I honestly wanted to slide. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to avoid turning the ball over. I don't want to throw another interception. I don't. I'd rather get hit with the illegal forward pass than I would an interception. To be honest. All right, they get the ball. Hopefully we can hit Gano on that comeback route. There we go, Gano. There you go, Gano. Nice job. Great job on the comeback route. Double comeback route, and I want to hit Childers on the left. He is on single coverage. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's keep it pumping. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Maybe hit Gano on the comeback this time. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Hold on to the ball. Great job, Childers. Great job fighting for extra yards. Hell yeah. First down. And more. Let's run the same play. Maybe we can get in the end zone this time. Let's go, Harping. Come on, get on the ball. Oh. It's so weird because I took my septum piercing out yesterday. And now every time I itch my nose, I feel like I'm going to like touch jewelry and it's not there no more. And the piercing closed up within like minutes too. Like there was no going back after taking it out. No going back whatsoever. Man, what a waste. What a waste of a drive. I mean, defense, touche, great job. But interception. God dang it. I'm like the turnover king this season. I've thrown like 18 interceptions, which is terrible. We'll check the statistic, but I believe I threw about 18 interceptions. And that gives them the opportunity to put some points on the board, which they did. Start of the fourth quarter, we're up by 3. Let's go. Let's get the ball in the end zone. They want to run that comeback route play, and it's been successful. It is. But we got to get the defenders off my receivers. Like, we got to try and get them to not be so brutally up on my wide receivers. Maybe we can hit Dare on the out route there. The up posts. Nope. Interception. Terrible. I mean, if they kill enough clock, that could have hurt us right there. And if they get in the end zone, I mean, we're gonna have to, yeah. All right, so 21-17, down by 4, 4 minutes left. We're going to take our time. We are going to drive the ball. Pascal with the run. Beautiful. Just keep running the ball. Run the ball down their throats. Like, if we can get the first downs that we need, we'll be in good shape. We just don't want to give their offense an opportunity to come on the field and have enough time to drive. That's what we don't want. But we need to get into the end zone. That needs to happen. So, this ain't good. Oh, wide open. Get there. Nice catch. Nice catch. Beautiful catch. Downfield. First down. All right. 3 minutes left. Took some time off the clock, which is good, which is okay. I'm just going to make sure we get the ball in the end zone. That is key right now. Two-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this ball game. 2 minutes left to either finish at 500 and possibly go to a bowl game. That's okay. 3rd and 10. Relax. We're good. We're still good. 3rd and 10. We just need a first down. Catch the ball. Do we run the dagger sit or do we run the Z corner? Let's run the dagger sit. And let's hope for the best. Now we just got to hope the defense does their job. I think we lost this game, though, to App State. I think this is it. Okay. So let's set the stage. We have the ball. We're down by 4. 46 seconds left. We have no timeouts whatsoever. We need to move. Like, oh my God. Oh, that would have been great. Oh, man. Oh, that would have been amazing. Turn around, Gano. If he would have turned around and caught that ball, we would have been good. All right. Same way we start the season is the same way we end. What a way to end the year. What a way to end the year. Well, that's it. 5-7 at Georgia Southern. Lost another rivalry game, this time to App State. And now it's time to see what we get in the transfer portal. First, we'll see if we make a bowl game. If not, we'll see what offers we get in the transfer portal and make our decision whether we stay at Georgia Southern or leave. All right. All right, guys, let's see. First off, we gotta do our thing here real quick as far as our road to glory. Got to write down our accomplishments. Because we do keep track of our accomplishments here. So we lost the ability for pass protection lock. Okay. So we finished 5-7 on the year. Okay. Let's see if we made any bowl games. We got to move forward here. See if we made any. Actually, we got to get past conference championship week first. Okay. But let's see if we're any projections. Okay. So no bowl game projections, which is understandable. We went 5-7. We didn't do too well. Let's look at the conference standings. Sure, we fell in that too. Yeah, we fell hard. Yeah, we did. Second to last in the conference. Finished 3-5 in the Sun Belt. And as we look at the conference standings, Southern Miss and App State. So App State with their win, they, but Marshall, they're 6-2, 8-4 overall. So Marshall might have made the conference title game. Let's go to our weekly agenda and try and earn some of our points. We have an exam in a week, so we'll bump that up so we can finish with a good thing. We're up to 25 XP points to spend, which is good. Which is very, very good. And we'll upgrade our player before the transfer portal pops up. So we're going to upgrade our player. Again, we're not going to have any practice to do because there's no point. Well, we got your final exam results back. Straight A's. Did your GPA change at all? Remember that you need to finish some outstanding work, a few classes before the end of the year. We're good. We finished. So we don't have any more. Oh, we do have to finish some stuff as far as GPA. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind, because there's nothing to do. Let's up our health, and then we'll use the rest of our points here. We'll up our health one more time. 27 skill points to use. I believe now we're at conference title week. I think that's where we're at. Yes. So we got FIU taking on Middle Tennessee in the Conference USA Championship. We got San Jose State taking on San Diego State in the Mountain West Conference title game. Toledo taking on Ohio in the MAC. Baylor taking on Colorado in the Big 12. Appalachian State and Southern Miss for the Sun Belt Championship, as we knew. We got Alabama taking on LSU in the SEC title game. East Carolina taking on Memphis in the American Conference. Michigan taking on Penn State in the Big 10. And Miami taking on Clemson in the ACC. Some big conference title games right there. Big conference title games. I think what we're going to do is upgrade our player now because our overall is going to affect what we look like as far as the transfer portal. So we have 27 points. Power and quickness. Health is our biggest. So our goal is to get up to where health is. But we want to try and get up to the standards of our power and quickness. So we're going to focus on accuracy and elusiveness. IQ should be a good one to spend on too. But let's do this. Let's spend the 3 points on the IQ. That'll leave us with 24. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So we should be able to spend 3 accuracy, 3 elusiveness, unless those go up. So let's do elusiveness first. Okay. So that's up to 75. Now let's go to accuracy. Cool. So we're up to 71. We'll go back to elusiveness. That went up to 5 for level 9. So let's go to accuracy again. That went up to 5. So we have 8 skill points left. And we're a 73 overall, which ain't bad. So we'll need elusiveness or accuracy for spending 5 points. Let's do 3 points on the IQ. Get that up to 79. And then we'll build our accuracy up one more time and get up to an overall 74. So going into year 3, we're going to be a 74 overall. Let's advance and see where we're sitting. Another bye week. We'll go into our weekly agenda. We do have 1 XP point to spend. I'm sure with going, that's 2. Okay. We're up to 2. Now we're up to 3. Okay, cool. So we have 3 XPs to use. Let's go back to upgrade player. We're just going to use them as the time goes on here. Okay, nothing for 3. So we need at least 2 more to spend on another upgrade. One thing I do want to do, again, because we're not in a bowl game, it's not happening. I'll look at it one more time, bowl projections and everything. We're going to look at the final top 25 as well. Because just to the off chance that we did make a bowl game. Because there, teams at 5 and 7, it can happen, but it's very rare. It's not happening here, though. It's not. So we're going to go look at our statistics first off for the year. Season stats, and we're going to write those down because I do keep track of season stats. So passing. So we'll write down our stats. I want to make sure we didn't get any awards either. That's one thing I should check before I write down my stats, is awards. I don't think I got any awards. Not for anything. Yeah, these are going to be, like, let's go to Sean Alexander. That's for Freshman Player of the Year, which we weren't even in the running. Our stats were so bad. There was no way we were in the running for anything. So let's go back to season stats. So stats, passing. I know we do have rushing stats too. They're not going to be much as far as yardage and everything, but we did have a couple rushing touchdowns. So we were 210 for 352. So we had 142 incomplete passes. We threw for 2,261 yards. Seven touchdowns, 18 interceptions. So I was right on the interception thing. As I said, I threw about 18 interceptions. I mean, it's not something to be proud about, but something to improve on. Let's go to rushing. And we had 24 carries for 24 yards and 2 touchdowns. So that means we ran the ball 24 times. We averaged a yard per carry. And we had 2 touchdowns. So basically our touchdown to interception ratio was, 2 interceptions for each touchdown we scored. Whether it was passing or rushing, right? That's not something to really, brag about. But all right, let's advance because we should have the transfer portal coming up pretty soon here. And see if we transfer anywhere. If we have any interests whatsoever. Julian Lewis, quarterback of Colorado, won the Heisman Trophy Award. That's awesome. All right. So let's go look at the college football playoffs. Actually, let's first go look at the winners of the conference championships for the year. Florida International and Middle Tennessee. Florida International won the Conference USA. San Diego State defeated San Jose State for the Mountain West Conference. Toledo defeated Ohio for the MAC. Colorado defeated Baylor for the Big 12, Pac-12, whatever this one is. I never get that one right. Appalachian State defeated Southern Miss for the Sun Belt. Wow, and Southern Miss was a ranked team throughout the year. Alabama won the SEC over LSU. Eastern Carolina defeated Memphis for the American Conference. Michigan won the Big Ten against Penn State. And Miami defeated Clemson for the ACC championship. So let's go check out the college football playoffs real quick, and then we'll check out the top 25. So San Diego State got in at the 12 seed. They're taking on LSU. Winner takes on Oregon. Clemson takes on Notre Dame. Winner takes on Michigan. Colorado takes on Penn State. Winner takes on Alabama. And UCLA takes on Tennessee. The winner takes on Miami. So let's see. Let's see who gets it. And we are on the bye. Let's see if there's any more ways of upgrading. I don't think there is because we had 3 points. Yeah, we needed one more. And there's no more upgrading. So we are going to be a 73 overall going into year 3. Technical term of sophomore year because we are redshirted. So let's see what offers we get, though. And we're going to write down what teams we have offers for. QB1, QB2. Because it wasn't so bad. I mean, do we want to be a QB1? We do. But if we get the opportunity to go to a better school and be a QB2 for a short period of time, okay. Not bad. All right, let's see who won the national championship. Oregon and Penn State ended up in the national title game. And it looks like Oregon won the national championship. Wow. Let's go confirm that because sometimes that thing doesn't, yeah. Oregon won 39-35 in the national championship. Let's go look at the other playoffs. So Penn State defeated Miami in the semifinals in the Cotton Bowl by 2, 44-42. Oregon defeated Michigan 35-14 in the Orange Bowl. In round 1, in the Peach Bowl, Miami defeated UCLA 38-23. Maybe we can go to the brackets. Is there a bracket? There is. Fuck that. Let's fuck going into the score things. All right, so LSU defeated San Diego State 45-21 to go take on LSU or Oregon. And then Oregon defeated LSU 27-24. Oregon then defeated Michigan 35-14 to go on the national title, take on Penn State and win there 39-35. So Notre Dame beat Clemson, Michigan beat Notre Dame, and then Oregon beat Michigan. Penn State beat Colorado, then they beat Alabama. They beat Miami to go and lose to Oregon. UCLA defeated Tennessee by 1 point. Then they went on to play Miami, where Miami won. Miami then lost to Penn State. What a road to the national championship. That's crazy. All right, let's go into the transfer portal and let's see who our QB1, QB2 offers are. Okay, so Ohio is offering a QB1. Okay, Central Michigan. We're going to get more offers now. Colorado State. And the one thing you want to look at too, and we'll keep track of this, what the QB2s look like. So that's a 73 overall. So 73. Central Michigan's is 72. Colorado State's is a 66. Okay, Eastern Michigan. And I want to go see what conferences these teams are in as well, because I don't remember all the conferences they're in. Oh, the conferences are right there. Okay, so that's a 72 overall as well. UL Monroe offering a QB1. And they're in the Sun Belt, so we'd be staying in the Sun Belt. QB2 is a 75. Bad part is we're a 74, and we can lose our job very, very quickly. UAB, they're bad. That's a QB1. $76 overall for the QB2. We're going to write down 2 over, under. Over, under -1, under -2. Virginia, QB1. Overall 75 for QB2, so that's an under by 1. North Texas. Is also a QB1 offer. And they're a 74, so that's an even. Okay, Georgia State. The team we got our ass kicked by in week 1. Or, no, not week 1, week 4, I believe. 74, so that's even as well. And we're going to go and check. We're going to go and check Georgia Southern's backup and everything as well. Memphis. QB1. 75. So that's an under -1. UNLV. QB1, 75. So that's an under 1. UTEP. 74, so that's an even. And the reason why I'm looking at the overalls is because, you know, if they have a higher overall, again, they can come in and just take the job away. Like, if I'm doing bad, they could say, hey, you know what? And also at the beginning of the year, they'll make me battle for the QB1 position, possibly. So you got to want to kind of avoid that. Okay, South Alabama. They're a QB1. Backup is a 73. Okay, so we're over. We'll do +1, +2, +8 on that one. +2. We're a +1 on this one. We're going to look on this list in a second and kind of do some comparisons here. Arizona State. We will also look at the conference as well, see what it looks like and what competition we'd be looking at. Under -1. Okay, then we'll probably start getting into the backup roles here. So let's see how deep QB2 is on this list. This is a pretty deep QB2 list. Okay, yeah, so it runs all the way up to UTSA. We'll stay out of the red. Let's see what green offers and see what our high offers are. So Charlotte is a pretty high QB2, but we're 10 points out. So we're not going to want Charlotte. Kent State, they're pretty high. That's a QB2. He's a 76. And we're under by 2. Okay. That's a 9. We're not going to reach him. Cincinnati, the same. Akron, we're 8. Tulsa might be a good one. That's a 76. So we're under 2. Nevada, that's a 9. Wyoming, that's an 8 or 6. Raging Cajuns, Louisiana, that's a 10. The Lobos, that's an 11. New Mexico Navy, that's a 4. That's not too bad. Same with Old Dominion, Miami. Anything above 5 or even 4, we don't want to do. App State. That's a QB2 roll. 76, so that's an under 2. Arkansas State, that's under 5, under 4. East Carolina's an under 3. Sam Houston's an under 2, so we'll put Sam Houston. And again, it's not like we had a bad year, and now our overall... James Madison, that's a 4. Wake Forest is a 5. Northern Illinois is a 3. Kennesaw State's a 2. Kennesaw State might be 1. They're second string. Under 2. Okay. Maryland. Now we're getting into the yellows, and we really don't want to be into the yellow here. Okay, we got some green, but that's a bench. Coastal Carolina is a bench, and we don't want to end up on the bench. We don't want to backtrack to where we're the third string guy. I mean, we're 5 under. We're 10 under for Louisiana Tech. Hawaii's offering me to come back, but we're 10 under in Hawaii. Like, we don't want that. And then these other schools, they're just like, yeah, we're benching you. All right, so let's look at our list here. I'm going to back the microphone up a little bit. You guys should be able to hear me. All right, so Ohio, they are offering us. They are +1, and they are the top. They're in the MAC. Okay. Central Michigan, they're also in the MAC. Colorado, they're in the Mountain West. Eastern Michigan, they're in the MAC. So the MAC really wants me. We have 3 teams already in the top 4 that want me in the MAC. North Texas, they're in the American. Okay. Virginia's in the ACC. UAB is in the American. The big question is for conference because of you don't want to go to a conference that you're going to get dominated in, you know. Georgia State, they're in the Sun Belt. Memphis is in the American. UNLV is in the Mountain West. UTEP, I believe, is in the Mountain West as well. Another in Conference USA. We're going to go look at this stuff too. Okay, Charlotte, they're in the American. Did we take Charlotte down? No, because they were a 10. Arizona State, they're the Packer Big 12. Let's put Pac-12. They're probably in the Big 12, though. Sun Belt for South Alabama. We're going to make the decision. We're going to stay a starter. Now it's just all about who do we go start. So, and we're going to go look at Georgia Southern, too. We're going to look at that and see how far back I am or how out front I am of the back, like, you know, the guy we're trailing. So Kennesaw State, we're not going to do. We're under 2. We could probably catch them, but it's going to take a while. Same with Sam Houston and App State. We're not going to worry about them. Tulsa and Kent State. Okay. Now, what we don't want to do is we don't want to be under the starter or under the backup by any means in overall. So, as of right now, let's go look at this real quick. Let's go look at our roster and see what the backup looks like out in Southern Georgia or Georgia Southern. Okay, so the backup is a 70, so we're +4 at Georgia Southern. Okay, so we are in the Sun Belt. Georgia Southern. Okay, backup is a 70, so we are a +4. Okay, let's see. Bradley's staying as a running back. Pascal's staying. Carney is staying, so that's good. The running backs are staying. Childer, he's a sophomore. Gano's a sophomore. Dare's a sophomore. So we have a huge chance. Harping is a junior. Reynolds is so with me getting better in my overall, we have a chance to make this team a little better if I stay. Okay? So now let's go back to the transfer portal. Okay. So Georgia Southern is going to stay at the top of the list. Okay. Now, Ohio, we are over the backup by 1 point. And he is a sophomore. We are going to be a sophomore, so he'll be a junior, which means his overall may go up a little bit. There's a chance we could become a QB2 out in Ohio. So I don't feel safe for Ohio. I don't. We're going to mark them off. Central Michigan, who's in the MAC. Backup is going to be a junior. He's a 72 overall. His overall can go up to a 74 and tie me, depending on how his training went. So Central Michigan's going to be out. Colorado State. Freshman quarterback, same level as me. He's down by 8 points. He might go up a little bit, but I feel safe with Colorado State. Okay, so we're going to add them to the list. And they're in the Mountain West. Okay. Eastern Michigan. Their backup is going to be a junior, 72. His stuff might go up. So we might be in a battle with him. We don't want to run into that. We're going to mark them off. UL Monroe in the Sun Belt. We're under 1. And there's a chance his might go up, and he's going to be a senior. So we don't want to take our chances at UL Monroe. UAB, who's in the American Conference. Same. Senior. Well, he's gone. So their next guy will be a junior, 74, tied with me. His might go up, so we don't want to take our chances at UAB as well. Virginia, who's in the ACC, same with him. I mean, that's rough. That's rough. North Texas, same. He's a junior, going to be a senior. They might give him the opportunity once I get there. Let's mark them off. Georgia State. Childress, he's going to be a junior, same as me. He's going to go up, so there's a chance we may get benched there. Let's mark them off. Memphis. Huff is a sophomore. He's above me. There's a chance we get benched there. Huge chance. UNLV. Above me. He's a junior, going to be a senior. There's a chance. Let's mark him off. UTEP. Tied. He's a sophomore. He's going to be a junior. He's going to be up there. Chance we get benched there too. Cal. We're down by 2. He's going to be a senior. There's a chance we lose our chance there. Okay. So it almost looks like we have 2 schools to decide from. Freshman, up by 1. He might gain 1. South Alabama. Let's, for all intents and purposes, put South Alabama on the list. And if we were to go to South Alabama, we would be in the Sun Belt Conference. So far, it looks like we're going to be a Sun Belt player. And then Arizona State doesn't look too promising. Their interest level is low on me already. Their backup quarterback is going to be a senior. We are not taking our chances at Arizona State or the Pac-12, Big 12, whatever you want to call it. So let's go look at the rosters for the other 2 teams. We already looked at Georgia Southern. Let's look at Colorado State and see what we'd be dealing with moving forward if we were to go to Colorado State. Quarterback position, obviously, freshman redshirted against a freshman. I went up. He didn't. Or he went up. Okay. Running back is a senior, so we'd be dealing with a sophomore running back at 73. Wide receiver, senior, sophomore. We got an 83. Senior. It's going to be a rough. So I'm not liking what I'm seeing with Colorado State already. I'm not. So they're going to be out. Let's go look at South Alabama. I feel like Georgia Southern is going to be the place to be. I do. Wide receivers, junior is going to be a senior. He's a 74. Sophomore, junior. Okay, South Alabama so far not looking too bad. The running back position is kind of, all right. I think I made my decision. So let's set up the decision making here. I missed. I'll pick it up later. Okay. Where'd my notes go? I don't know where my notes went for this. There we are. All right. So decision time. All right, so that is it for year number 2. We finished our freshman year at Georgia Southern. We got redshirted, so we are a second-year freshman in this road to glory. 210, or let me start that over. So 152.30 will start. All right, so that is it for year number 2, our freshman year at Georgia Southern. We were redshirted in our first year at Georgia Southern, so that made us a second-year freshman. We went 5-7 on the year, did not make a bowl game, did not make the college football playoffs, obviously. As far as our stats, we went 210 for 352, 2,261 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. And rushing the ball, we ran the ball 24 times for 24 yards and 2 touchdowns. We are now at the point of decision making. Do we stay or do we go? And looking at it, there was only 2 teams that I considered going with, and that was either South Alabama in the transfer portal or sticking around at Georgia Southern. With that being said, for the next year, our third year, which will be our sophomore year at Georgia Southern, we are sticking around at Georgia Southern. All right, so we are staying. So for the 2027-2028 season, we are going to be staying at Georgia Southern. Hopefully we can have a better year. This will be year 3. So that's it. Year 2 is in the books. Rough year, but not too bad. 5 wins under our belt. Not bad at all. The statistics, though, I feel like could have been a little better, but I feel like in year 3, sophomore year, it is going to be a much, 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 much better time. I do. I feel like we're going to have that. Hopefully we can. So that is it. We are at Georgia Southern, and that is where we are going to end the stream here. That is it, year number 2. Episode 4 is in the books. Thank you, everybody, for checking out the stream. Keep an eye out because the video for this should be up within the next 24 to 48 hours. So thank you, everybody, and y'all have a great, great evening. Thank you.